shit too. You all was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like all three. I can never leave my brother Mario Luke. I can tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, and more vibe. Making shower on the block, no shampoo to the metal.
What the heck is going on with y'all? It's your boy Heck, and I'm welcoming you back to the What.Da.Hecpodcast, where basketball's an art and the court is our canvas. In this episode, we're going to be going over our March Madness film study, and we're going to be talking about Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey, in most mock drafts, is going to be the third overall pick in the draft this year. And I basically got to make sure he got the talent, he got the skills to pay the bills. It's going to be interesting to see how Ace Bailey plays because he's 6'11", he's 6'10". He's drawing comparisons to Paul George and KD Light. I'll say that. But before we get started, before we get to the action, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And with that, let's get it, man. Ace Bailey is a 6'10" two guard. Yeah, that's terrifying. I'm not gonna hold you. Who has been drawing comparisons to Paul George, but I think he kind of reminds me of a young KD in Texas. Do I think he's gonna be KD? No. But if he is even a portion of that, he's going to be a really solid player. What are his strengths? He is 6'10", long frame, long arms. He can shoot over most guards and most players who be playing against him. That's one. 2, scoring. At that size, he could score from the three-point line. He can score from the mid-range. He can score from the rim. He's going to be looked at as a three-level scorer with a bit of a post game. And 3, defensively, because he's 6'10", he can be a solid defender, a solid help side defender, and get a lot of blocks and steals because his ability to rotate and cover ground. Now, what are his weaknesses? 1, shot selection. When you feel that you can score and you're taller and bigger than most players, you're generally going to take a lot of bad shots. 2, handle. The taller you are, the harder it is for men to be low and have a handle because a lot of guys are able to pluck him because he's a lot taller than most people. And 3, passing. His facilitating is going to need some time to develop, but hey, it doesn't really matter if he's going to be scoring 37 a game, but it's going to be something that he's going to have to develop in his game. So that way, if he wants to be next level of a scorer and get everybody involved to make his scoring a lot easier, he's going to have to develop it. But hey, it's going to be interesting to see how Ace Bailey plays. We're going to go over Rutgers versus Northwestern. But let's get straight to the action. This is called slow playing it. So Ace Bailey is a last man to get back on defense. He walks into the half court. Dylan Harper hits him. He sets his feet wide open. Boom! Cold glass. So triple threat. Ball over his head, rips through, 2 dribbles, gets into a spot wide open. Swish. Now, this is one of the things I'm going to tell you about being 6'10", and this is why I feel that he has the potential to be like KD. Because he's 6'10", if you don't got a 2 or 3 guarding him or anybody who's his size, once ball gets to a set point, there's nothing you can do. Jabs, creates a little bit of separation for him to get a shot off. Ball at set point, overdose. He does an inside-outside step. So, he steps first with his outside foot, then he's going to step with his inside foot, and he's going to rise up. The purpose of this is to throw off his timing. The only thing I would recommend for him to do is him being a little bit more cognizant of the three-point line and take a half step back and shoot this from the 3. Boom! This is good to see. He has the ability to post up. Now, here's my frustration. I don't know whether Rutgers ran a nasty set that got him this much time, or these guys are not paying attention, that this guy should get more than 3 dribbles to post up. But he gets 4 on his 4th dribble. He gets 2 feet in the paint. He takes a jump hook. Delay. Bringing the ball down in transition. Ace goes to the corner. He sees Dylan Harper attacking the rim, and he's gonna cut back door. Good lob. I like his jab set game. So this is called a rocker step. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna rock the ball, then rise up and shoot it. The biggest thing is he's gonna make him believe that he's gonna sit there and rock her and go. And when he backs up, or he's slightly late on this, is enough space for him to shoot this ball. Rocker, jump shot, boom! Attacks, goes middle. They all collapse, stop the ball. He has Ace Bailey wide open on the wing. Now, in all fairness, It's a 13. This is contested, but this is a really good shot. Boom! Pick and roll. Gets a ball reversal. Ace cuts to the free throw line. Why he does that is because that's where the opening is on the court is, and does not know where he's at. I think it's because they play in zone. He gets to a spot, gets on balance, swish. Alright, post up to catch the ball. Now, he squares up. Now, this is just him being 6'10". There's not much you can do about that, bro. Alright, grab the rebound. Ace Bailey's out in transition. He runs the floor, gives it back to his teammate. Throws the lob. Okay, gets the ball in the post. Pound, drop step. One of the things I'm going to tell you about the drop step, it's the hardest move. If you don't see it coming, it's the hardest move to guard. He drop steps. Because he's in a low block, he has a jumper open. It's always there for him. So Ace Bailey dropped 37 against Northwestern. A couple takeaways from this game. One, I honestly feel that he has overall a higher ceiling than Dylan Harper. I can agree with it. I can say that. He is going to most likely play the 3, but if he were to put on muscle, he could probably play the 4 later in his career, especially because he's being at 6'10". The second thing is, he's showing that he can play in the post, which is a good thing because worst case scenario, if he's slumping or going through a cold stretch, he can run some action and have him post up a smaller guard. And 3, honestly, he could score. He could score. Is he a top 3 player? We'll have to wait and see. After I do a video about everybody who's projected to go top 10, I'm eventually going to do a video on all the players mock draft and where I believe they should go. Because honestly, this draft is going to be very talented. This draft probably is way deeper than this year's class. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they do. But hey, thank y'all for tuning into the What the Heck podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turn down.